I want to get into an important topic and something that I think it's going to benefit everyone. And it's about finding profitable crypto coins. I'm going to do the example on 3 different exchanges. I'm going to do with Kraken, KuCoin, and Binance. And I'm going to show you how to find those profitable crypto coins on each of those. If you have suggestions about exchanges, make sure to just type it on the chat and I will go over that as well. All right, so if we start doing it with KuCoin, the first thing that you want to do is go to filters and make sure that it's only show the exchange of KuCoin. And one more thing that you can do is type relative strength index, click below, and then set this to 47. That way you're gonna filter coins by the RSI, and we're gonna save some time as well. And you are not going to be shown with coins that are extremely high on their RSI, like 50 or 60, that are not worth it to trade. Once we get that out of the way, we're gonna see a lot of coins, especially on KuCoin. That's one thing that I like about KuCoin. We have a lot of options. Now, usually the first 10 to 20 coins are not worth it because, as you can see, they are brand new. They are just listed or things like that. Also, and this applies for every exchange, we are not going to trade 3S or 3L. This stands by leverage. And in a few words, what they mean is that 3 times the original movement of a cryptocurrency. So for example, let's say I have one coin, Bitcoin, and is 3L and 3S. If Bitcoin goes up 1%, Bitcoin 3L will go up 3%. If Bitcoin goes up 1%, Bitcoin 3S, which stands by short, will go down 3%. That is the first scenario. Now, if Bitcoin goes down 1%, Bitcoin 3S, meaning Bitcoin 3 short, 3 times shorter, it's gonna go up 3%, and Bitcoin 3L will go down 3%. So we have some leverage there. I have traded these coins. I have made some very good profits, but I also have made a lot of losses. And my conclusion is not to trade it. That being said, we can get started with the search of the coins. Like I told you guys, we're gonna skip the first coins because usually they are just listed. And the second thing, which is very important, is look at the trend of the coin. If it is dropping on volume and there is no resistance, do not trade this coin, even if you get all the confirmations. Because what is going to happen is that because the trend is so strong, value of the coin is simply going to keep dropping, and eventually the bot is going to get out of range. So let's keep looking for another coin. All right, this one looks a little bit more interesting. It was on a very strong downtrend, but it has been on consolidation or sideways movement for about 2 months and a half, right? So that is something that we're also looking at. For how long has the coin been on consolidation? All you have to do is you can type shift and press shift and then click on the chart and we'll go all the way to the right. And it's gonna show up this. Okay. Or the other thing on how you can measure for how long it has been trading is by clicking on the price range tool. Will be here. Gives me data range here, and then here and here. It's also gonna show you how long it has been trading. 68 days. Okay, that it has been on pure consolidation and volatility. So, 2 things that are being said when a cryptocurrency has been on consolidation for a very long time. First, the resistance of the cryptocurrency is very strong, which means that it's hard for this cryptocurrency on a specific to drop the price, drop this resistance and keep falling on price. And the other thing is that there is volatility, sideways movement following all the time, which is what we are looking for before launching a bot. And then by taking a look at some of the confirmations, I'm going to install the indicators real quick. We have a 45 RSI and 31 ATRP. So those are good indicators per se. Okay? But I'm gonna keep looking for a different coin. So let's take a look at this one. by analyzing, just like it really just takes a second. After you practice, it really will just take a second to realize that this coin is dropping on value as well. So you are not going to launch this one either. So we keep moving on. We see this one. Has it had a strong resistance? Well, yeah, it has had, because since December 2022, it hasn't dropped below this value, okay? At the end of the day, that is a very important thing to take in mind, and is how strong is the resistance. Like, hasn't been, it's the lowest low, has it dropped, has it like cross or break that price? And if it has, then you might want to consider your options and don't launch that. But if it hasn't, like in this case, it hasn't, it could be a very good option to trade, because it means that it has a lot of strength on this price specifically. See? Very easy example. Is it worth to launch this one? No, has been dropping on price as well. And this is very interesting because this one has a strong resistance. It rejects price here, reject price here, here, but it's looking like it's not rejecting it here. It looks like it just broke it because the candle was close below the resistance line. I know that's a little bit of technical analysis, but also it's logic. It's quite easy to realize that when a coin is dropping on volume by looking at the trend. So far, any questions related to this? All right, awesome. Let's take a look at another one. Same story. Has been dropping on price. It had a good resistance here, but it was broken. All right. So we're not gonna trade it. Same story. Looking. This one is quite more interesting because what I can see, and this is right, by the way, this is the right mindset when approaching to a crypto coin, is for how long has it been consolidating? Like I said, we're gonna use the price range and analyze. It has been about 3 months on the same range. It has been about 3 months on the same range, meaning that it is very likely to continue this road. So just think about it. If you were to launch the bot here, even if the market price drops like it has, with all of this volatility, you would have made a lot of sell orders and made a lot of profits just by being patient as well. So yeah, I'm gonna take this coin as an example, go back to my Bitsgap and launch the bot. There we go. It's this one. Okay, 300. Go back to Bitsgap. Now, what is the optimum grid range on this? We use the tools, vertical line, go 1 month from now, July 12th. Okay, set the highest high without taking into consideration the week, and the lowest low, taking into consideration the week. Price range from top to bottom, we get about 50%, 52%, and that is the grid range. Okay, so now it all comes down, going back to Bitsgap, setting this up to 1.3 from market price, drop all the way down until we hit that 52%. It doesn't need to be perfect, by the way. So it can be 52.5, 52.7. It's not gonna make quite a difference. Take the high price and move it all the way down until I have 1 or 2 red lines. And now I do a backtest. What is the purpose of the backtest? It's not to expect these profits, because backtest is really only a probability number. Doesn't mean that we're going to make 18%. We could do more, we could do less, we don't know. But what is the purpose of backtest? Is to measure the average daily profit, is to realize like, okay, we have a great backtest, meaning the crypto coin itself has a lot of ups and downs and ups and downs. Therefore, our backtest is gonna be large. So we take 18% and divide it by 30 to get our average daily profit. Okay, what is 18 divided by 30? Right? It's about 0.6. 0.6? Yes, thank you. 0.6. Okay, so on average, we could make up to 0.6 on the backtest. Now that is a great number. If we were to get a 0.3, 0.4, maybe try looking for another coin. So just to summarize the backtest, you are looking for an average daily profit above 0.5. So is that making sense, guys?
So that's the source going to ask, what's the average that you're
Yes.
looking for?
Right. Awesome. Yeah. Ideally, we want an average daily profit of 0.5. That's the purpose of the backtesting. So that being said, I'm gonna click on stop loss, set my take profit on the highest high. So I'll click here and set this to close, and then open-ended alert, important as well, notifications into my email and SMS, then create. That is the first alert. The second alert could be the trading view, could be the CBA indicator. So for that, we're gonna click on the three dots, add alert, and create. We're gonna get that alert as well. Finally, we'll go back to our Bitsgap, continue, and start the bot.